What's going on, guys? New York Sports Talk here. And today I'm going to be talking about the Lions-Giants game tonight. Giants obviously coming in at 0-1 after a brutal loss last week to the Cowboys. That game sucked ass. And the Lions are 1-0 coming into our home open, coming into this game, trying to spoil our home opener. They came off a win against the Cardinals last week. They were actually trailing for most of that game, but they pulled away at the end because Matt Stafford played really good at the end. He's a really good fourth quarter quarterback, and he showed that against the Cardinals. Anyway, more on this game. So, tonight we got B.J. Goodson out. That sucks. He played great in the opener. One of our few bright spots in the opener. He had 18 tackles. If that's not a big loss, then I don't know what you guys are smoking. I mean, that's a huge loss right there. I mean, I think Keaton Robinson's actually the starting linebacker at that position, but B.J. Goodson came in and just dominated that game, so, yeah, that's a huge loss. Janoris Jenkins is probable to play tonight. He was on the injury report, but I think he's off it now, actually, so yeah, he's going to play. Odell Beckham, he's been questionable all week. He's actually practiced this week, so that's good. That's a step forward. So he could possibly play tonight. But if he doesn't, though, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to win tonight, to be honest with you, if he doesn't play. Because we saw how bad our offense looked without him, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to talk about, like, the keys to winning this game. So, in order to win, our offensive line actually has to block for more than a freaking second, okay? Or not even that. We couldn't even block for a second. Actually block for a second. You know what I mean? Like, our offensive line was so bad, we couldn't even block for a second. Eli Manning had no time to blink. I swear to God. It's like, he blinks and it's like he gets sacked. It's like, he drops back, and before he knows it, he's sacked. I mean, that's how bad our offensive line is, man. All I gotta say is, the offensive line, you need to get your shit together. Alright? You need to get your shit straight. Eric Flowers, John Jerry, Bobby Hart, all three of you sucked ass in that game. Especially Bobby Hart and John Jerry. Both of you guys sucked ass. So you guys need to get your shit together. Justin Pugh, I like Justin Pugh. I think he's a good lineman. I think he's one of the few bright spots on our offensive line, so yeah, overall, offensive line needs to get that shit together. So yeah, offensive line needs to pass protect and run block. Yeah, and that's the thing. We need to establish some kind of running game. That's key number 2. And key number 3, get Brandon Marshall involved. He was very quiet last week. He had some open opportunities, but he just couldn't get it done. Yeah, we need to get Marshall the ball in this game. Yeah, and again, our defense needs to be as good as it was against the Cowboys. I feel like the only reason we even gave up 19 points against the Cowboys was because the defense was out there all game long. Because the offense kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, all game long. I think we only had one good drive that resulted in our only point last week. So, yeah. If our offense was actually able to establish a few good drives, honestly, we probably would have only given up like 10 points, to be honest with you, because our defense was that good. They were just on the field all day long, and they got tired. Yeah, Eli Manning. I mean, I know the offensive line sucked, but you need to get your shit together too. When the offensive line actually gave you time last week, you missed a wide open throw to Brandon Marshall. Yeah, you missed some throws, Eli, okay? So you need to have a solid game tonight. Alright, when you actually have time in the pocket, which I don't think is going to be very often, but if you do actually have time tonight, make good decisions. Actually make a good pass, alright? And the defense just needs to keep doing what it's doing. You know? They need to keep doing what they did last week against the Cowboys. And I think we'll win this game. So what do I see the score being? I see the score being something like 20 to 17, 17-14, somewhere around there. Because I just don't trust our offense to have a big game. But if our offense could do just enough, if our offense can actually have a few solid drives and our defense contains the Lions' offense, I think we win this game 20 to 17, somewhere around there. But if we don't get our shit together and our offensive line gets killed again, we'll probably lose in disgusting fashion. That's what it is with this team. When we win, it's a close, gutsy win. It's usually a close, grinded out win when we win. It's usually close. Our defense pulls through at the end. When we lose, we look like shit. All right, our offense looks absolute crap. Our defense doesn't look great, and we pretty much get destroyed when we lose. We just look like shit when we lose. So yeah, I know our offense hasn't scored 30 points in 2015 because we didn't do that. We didn't score 30 points at all in 2016. I don't know, man. Eli Manning just hasn't looked good in the Ben McAdoo system so far. I mean, ever since Ben McAdoo became head coach, our offense just hasn't looked good. But hopefully tonight we can pull through. So yeah, it's a big game tonight, man. Because if we don't win, we're gonna be 0-2 and in the basement of the NFC East. Because all of the other teams in our division are 1-1. Redskins are 1-1. They beat the Rams. The Eagles are 1-1. They lost to the Chiefs, and the Cowboys are 1-1. They got destroyed by the Broncos yesterday, which I enjoyed every last second of. I can't fucking stand the Cowboys. So yeah. So this is New York Sports Talk. I'm out. Let's go Giants. Let's get a win tonight, guys.